welcome back to the channel, and something new to the channel as well as we embark on a journey with Spain. This is in the Barcelona save. This is part of that universe. We got the Spanish job in the summer after Julen Lopetegui was dismissed for poor showing at Euro 2020. I think they went out to, was it Belgium, I think? Something like that. So, not great. As you can see, we are kicking off with the UEFA Nations League. So I thought this would be something a little bit more interesting for international management. I've not been an international manager for years and years and years on FM because I got bored with it. It didn't really enjoy it. But now with the Nations League in, it seems a lot more in depth again now with the new version of FM. It seems like it's club management at international level, so it's really, really good. You've got your squad and everything. You don't do training as such, but yeah, it seems a lot better than it used to be. So we'll have a quick look at the schedule. This is my debut as Spain manager, and you can see they lost to, it was to Sweden. They lost to in Euro 2020. So this is the first match of the new season. We've also got Ireland, which will be in episode 2 of this series. Then there's a friendly at Wembley against England, which we won't do on camera. We'll come back for the Nations League again. So you notice they're in Division B, which means they actually got relegated, bizarrely. In 2018, they didn't do well at all, did they? They lost to Croatia, beat Portugal, but then lost again to Croatia, and drew with Portugal. I assume there were some games in 2017, were there? No, there weren't. That's a bit strange. Was the one? Oh no, okay, just a strange run of matches. Of course, it's 3 in a group, isn't it? So you just play 4 games. So yeah, they didn't really do well at all, did they? And got relegated. So it's a good place to start. I think we've got a very, very winnable game against Turkey. I think we should be getting promoted straight away, winning the group. So we are going to get straight into it. Picking a squad for Spain is just the hardest thing in the world. We all know the quality of their squads, of their youth squads. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? There's a few players not happy because I've picked quite a lot of old players. I've kept faith with players like Sergio Ramos, Diego Costa, Cesar Azpilicueta's there as well, Sergio Busquets. But I'm thinking as we go forward, we're gonna drop the average age of the squad, because if you look down, it is quite old, and there's a heck of a lot of quality players. I mean, just look at some of the players that aren't picked. You've got Iago Aspas, Deulofeu, Jonathan Vieira. I mean, you just go up, Denis Ceballos, Carlos Alenia, of course. I had to really shoehorn Sergio Roberto in there. Marc Cucurella's not in there. Sergio Samper's not in there. So it's just scary, the quality that they have in depth. Alex Vidal, Pablo Fornals, Ander Herrera, Asier Iaramendi. None of these players are in. Dani Parejo as well. It is just scary. So the tactic for today, this is the tactic that we are using with Barcelona at the moment as well. I'm going to try during this Spain series not to give anything away that's happening with Barcelona, because at the end of the season I'll do a season review and just go through what has happened and how we've got on. I do intend to bring a Barcelona save back to the channel at some point, maybe once the Huddersfield Town one's run its course, maybe run alongside it as we get more and more recording opportunities. We will see. But this formation seems to be working quite well at the moment. So it's David De Gea in goal, Alex Grimaldo, Sergio Ramos, Marc Bartra and Sergio Roberto at right back, Saul Niguez and Thiago Alcantara in midfield, and then it's Vitolo, Isco, Marco Asensio and Alvaro Morata up top. Really, really confident, control mentality, very fluid. Turkey are playing very, very defensive, so we should be able to dispatch them. Let's make sure we get the job done. So as I say, a very defensive formation from Turkey. 4-2-3-1, but it's very, very much a 10-1 by the look of that, isn't it? Hakan Çalhanoğlu, loved him at Leverkusen. Not really seen too much from AC Milan, where he is at the moment in real life. Oguzhan Alziyakup as well will be very familiar to you if you watch my FM17 save with Marseille. He was a god, wasn't he? He was fantastic, free kick specialist. And they've got Enis Unyal up top as well. Very, very good striker. Could cause us problems if he gets a chance. So we're just going to keep the calm theme, and we're just going to say, let's give the fans a performance they are expecting of us. Come on, Spain. La Furia Roja. It needs to return to the top of the world game. Let's start that journey right now. Here we go then. The Ria Thor is a sea of red, where it's normally blue and white, of course, for Deportivo games, but we get the game underway. It's a sold out Ria Thor as well. Let's get those early points on the board, and an early goal would be great. Enis Unyal coming forward. Oh, he's trodden on the ball. Sergio Ramos half stole it. It's back with Unal now, though, and he's gone for the shot, curled it way over the bar. It's really interesting, this Nations League, isn't it? Because it carries with it, not for us, but for the top division, for the top group, it carries with it European Championship qualification, I think. And obviously, if we get promoted, then we can hopefully contest that next time around. But that is obviously the aim, is to get promoted. But we're on the defensive here, and Bartra rescues us with a near post clearance. Sergio Roberto now, simple ball to Thiago. Love Thiago Alcantara, but he's dwelt on the ball, and Unal has just come in and picked his pocket. Here's Çalhanoğlu, cross to Gökhan. Good shot and a brilliant save from David De Gea. Sergio Roberto to Saul Isco. Sergio Ramos, Saul. Lovely passing round at the back. Quick passing, isn't it? It's quick, it's crisp. It's really giving Turkey the run around. Sergio Roberto on the overlap now. We just need more of an end product. And there's a brilliant ball in. And Vitolo scores the first goal of our reign with Spain. That is a superb assist as well from Sergio Roberto, isn't it? See it here, Isco out to the Barcelona right back. And it's a left-footed cross. And it's a brilliant header from Vitolo. No chance for the keeper. Here's Gökhan, clips it forward, but Bartra, unchallenged, clears. Vitolo, now the goal scorer. Cuts in, gives it to Isco, spread it out nicely to Marco Asensio. What a player Marco Asensio is. Had a little dip in form in real life, hasn't he? But what a player. Scored in the Allianz in the first leg of the semi-final against Bayern Munich. I'm recording this as the second leg is being played, so I don't know if he's managed to do it as well in the second leg. Here's Morata. Isco turns and shoots. It's a good save. Asensio pulls the back on the rebound. It's cleared, and that is much, much better. That is far more encouraging. We gave a demand more shout out around about 12 minutes in, and it certainly had that desired effect because we've just started to assert our dominance on the match. Isco and Morata are looking reasonably tired, but we've got good replacements. We've got Oliver Torres, former Atletico player. He's just signed for Chelsea in the game. And of course we've got Diego Costa on the bench, who will probably come on as well. Here's Turkey on the attack though. Gökhan being forced back. Ozan to Mehmet. Out to Gökhan. And Saul recycles possession well. And Thiago, just a nice lazy ball out to Marco Asensio. Driving at that Turkey defence. He's still going. And a spectacular shot goes wide. Volkan with the goal kick. Goes long, but Grimaldo is able to deal with it. Here's Thiago. And Saul Niguez. Grimaldo. I'd love to have Grimaldo at Barcelona. Spoiler alert, we haven't got him. Saul, Thiago. Saul again. Lovely ball out to Sergio Roberto, who's been absolutely brilliant so far. And Asensio's clipped a lovely ball in. And Morata has squeezed the ball home. And it's a deserved 2-0 lead for España. Get in. That is another brilliant, brilliant goal that ends with a header at the back post. This time Roberto lifted it down the line. Asensio clips it in. And it came off the bar, didn't it? And then hit the keeper on the back. But it goes down as Morata's goal. Çalhanoğlu on the corner, floats it in. Demiral with the header, and Enis Unal has got one back for the visitors. And you've got to say, certainly on the shot stat, they probably deserve to be in the game. It's a lovely corner, and it's swept home nicely by Unal. That is not good. We could have done without letting that in just before half-time. We did give him an encouraged shout-out just before that goal as well, so that worked a treat. Isco looking really tired now. He might even have to come off at half-time, so we can use him against Ireland. And there it is, it's half-time. A lot of results there, isn't there? A lot of games going on. We're not going to worry about going through all them. If you wanted to pause it, you can do. So we're going to say you've played well, but there's room for improvement. And we are just going to do a couple of changes. So we'll catch you for the second half. So Enis Unal, Turkey's goal scorer, gets the second half underway, and you can see at the top there, Oliver Torres and Diego Costa have come on for Isco and Alvaro Morata. I didn't really want to do two at half time, but I thought, why not? Let's do it. Let's give these guys a chance to impress. Here is Diego Costa, lays it off for Saul, and the shot is blocked. Grimaldo will pick it up in his own half. I'd planned to take them both off, but Oliver's just come back from injury, so I didn't really want to have to risk him for a full half of a match if I didn't have to. But Isco down at 75%, I'd need him for the Ireland game as well, so it made sense. Here's Sergio Roberto, infield to Marco Asensio, flying tackle from Ozan, and they've got the ball, but we've got it back. Diego Costa loses out on the edge of the box, cleared away, a little bit scrappy this passage of play. Grimaldo now, something is obviously building. Saul Niguez, Thiago, Oliver, switches it nicely to Sergio Roberto. He's got Asensio ahead of him. Here is Marco Asensio, pulled back for Oliver Torres, and Volkan down to save. Sergio Roberto will take this throw in. We've made our third change. We brought Carlos Soler on there. He's on the ball now, giving it to Oliver, who's fired it over. So we brought Carlos Soler on for Saul Niguez. It's just Soler's fifth cap, but he's one of the ones that I'm going to be looking to build the midfield on. Here's Oliver now, and it's broken for Vitolo, and another wild shot. All Spain in this second half. At the moment, it's just every highlight is Spain. Oliver looks to clip it in, but it's headed away. It's with Carlos Soler now. Lovely ball looking for Vitolo, and Vitolo was just blocked off, I think, by his defender there. He just seemed to stop, didn't he? But it's back with Grimaldo. Lovely ball inside to Soler. Thiago has just run that midfield, as Thiago does. Marco Asensio out to Grimaldo again. Back in for Soler. Oliver Torres. Absolutely superb spell of possession again. Just what Spain do, isn't it? Sergio Roberto with the ball to Asensio. Vitolo with the header. Grazes the bar. Alex Grimaldo with a throw. Carlos Soler across to Sergio Roberto. It has been utter dominance in this second half. If we don't come away with this with another goal or at least 3 points, it will be a travesty. It really will. Here's Sergio Roberto. Lovely ball across to Oliver Torres, and he's headed over. Corner for Thiago. Oh, it's gone in. It's an own goal. It's a disaster for Yunus Mali, who's not long been on the pitch. And he was looking for Bartra, wasn't he, at the near post? But that is a shocker. What a way to seal the win for Spain. But I don't care. It's gone in. That's all that matters. And we could get more now. We gave a Get Creative shout out just before that corner, and he certainly seemed to do. Here's Oliver. Lovely ball. And Asensio went first time, and Volkan saves. Here's Ogajan in midfield. He's been beaten to it by Soler, though, and here's Asensio. Got Sergio Roberto out on the right. He's gone to the left for Grimaldo. Back in for Torres. Vitolo. Carlos Soler. Thiago again, just being that metronome in midfield. Very Xavi-like. Very, very Xavi-like. Here's Sergio Roberto. Soler. Oliver Torres. Into the last 9 minutes plus stoppage time. Turkey have not even looked like they're going to try and get back into this game. And there's Sergio Roberto to Asensio again. And there's Vitolo. And it's another chance that goes begging. It's been an absolutely wonderful display from Spain so far. But we've just missed an awful lot of chances. Here's Asensio looking for space, and he fires it way off target. Another corner for Thiago. It's our 8th corner of the game, and Oliver Torres, I thought that was in. It flashes wide of the far post. We're just going into the last minute now, and it's just been a really, really pleasing display on our debut with Spain. Really, really happy with it. It would have been nice to have scored more goals, maybe put more of our shots on target, but it's just been pretty much a perfect debut performance. And the last kick of the game, if he gets to take it, will be for the goalkeeper, and he doesn't get to take it. The final whistle goes. Took an own goal to seal the points, but 3-1 on the first game of the Nations League on our debut as Spain manager. Got to be happy with that. Really good performance. The passing, some of the moves we put together were absolutely sensational. So we're passionately going to say, very pleased with the result and the performance. That is very much job done. On to Ireland in the next video. One game down then, of course, only 3 teams per group, so it's a bit lopsided, a bit uneven, but it's good to see us at the top there. We will now go to Ireland in the next video in a few days' time, and hopefully we will put another 3 on the board, because 6 points from your first 2, you're in pole position to go up. We should be going up in this group without question. Let's just have a look at the schedule. And as I said, we've got a friendly against England coming up, but we won't be doing that one on camera. I'm not going to do friendlies on camera. And this is one of the reasons I took the international job, because I could do a spin-off series, and because the Nations League is a thing now. You have competitive games instead of just endless friendlies. So it should make for an interesting series, I think. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Feedback would be massively appreciated down below. It's a little bit different than the club one, of course, because you've got no transfers. You just got the players that you've got. If you know of any Spanish players that I don't know, then let me know and I can have a look at them. I am, for the next one against Turkey away in October, I am going to look to maybe bring down the average age of the squad. But some of the older guys, the likes of Sergio Ramos, he's just a legend, isn't he? I think that was his 177th cap. I mean, that's just freaky, isn't it? That's just ridiculous. At 34 years of age, shows no signs of retiring. So he is going to have to carry on. Even though he plays for them in white, he's still got to be a mainstay at Spain, I think. Players like Azpilicueta and Diego Costa could be at risk when players like Abel Ruiz and Adri and whoever's doing well at other clubs start making their claim. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first video, guys. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if it's a series you're going to continue watching, and also let me know your thoughts on bringing the Barcelona save back. Probably going to take this 2020-2021 season off the channel, but maybe bring it back if we're still in a job after a season away. If we get to a big final, Champions League final, maybe we'll do that one on camera. But we're a long way from that. As you can see, we're only in September. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, smash that like button, hit subscribe, turn on the notifications. Follow me on Twitter as well if you have it, @GamerJamesFM. And I will see you very soon for episode 2 of this save with La Furia Roja. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Adios.